Anyways, welcome back to Palm Shores, Florida, around here. Even though we're gonna be getting inside of that vehicle before we're going for an Oceana driving for the highway. So I have that Camry all over to this thing because I just literally disappeared or some kind of despawned of Crown Victoria. Now let's just gonna be trying to get in before the sun will rise. We'll be departing against like this one. So probably the four-seater, and we're gonna be getting inside for just about this thing. So once it's currently in nighttime, but then I'm actually in the gas station that I end of this video. And before this, we're gonna be turning on the engine. So how much that I have fuel left? So recently that is just went into the dealership that I just gonna be buying for a completely vehicles that I won't able to do so anytime as well. So we're gonna be starting the engine as I just looked to up as well to something as well. Let's turn on the headlights on, start the engine, and I will not turn on the radio on. So the car is departing in about for 10 seconds earlier. But now let's bring into the early hurry about for this what happened into this one time. There is the sunrise, and I'm about to turn off for the headlights off at about there. Just what I just tried to do, what I actually did. We're gonna be going all the way to the highway drive immediately as fast. The headlights has just turned off before going on green. So we're gonna be actually heading all the way one as well. So the light has just turned red. We're gonna be turned into neutral. The sun has completely rised off. I'm nothing that where is going to be something is literally like this one before. I never seen this literally because it turns out I am embarrassing off for some kind of for a lot of these things. Paycheck in 5 minutes at least. Before the light has just turned green onto that merging to left. Which is I'm gonna be completely pretty good to go before we're entering towards into the highway drive. This current vehicle goes for a drive without having crashes or fuel issues, and I think we're just gonna be going all over here. So before it turns red, that must be the end of the road. Straight ahead, 50 miles per hour is going to be target. And probably, I'm not very sure, this isn't going to be making a good idea for self. The plan is, we're going to be towards entering towards into the highway drive. Before the light goes red, I think we're just going to be completely good to go. Until that when I might be able to ran over to the red light. I'm not sure why everything is red light. I should be able to get things to give ourselves a good to go. Once the traffic light's going green on this side, probably this isn't going to be making us work. So we're going to be giving ourselves for a green light. Finally, perhaps it's absolutely work. We're gonna be reaching all the way to 65 miles per hour before reaching all the way to the highway drive. So I will be reaching about for the 70 miles per hour. So what is not gonna be doing this? The speed limit is 70 miles per hour, and I shouldn't refuse to get on that highway drive as well. So I'm never probably very sure. This isn't going to be going very recommended as well. So we're at the Ocean Bay, the seas lines of anything as well. So probably if I just going to be turning on the radio on, which contains copyrights as well. So Indian River is something is going to be very large. Probably it's some kind of, we're in Florida I guess, not Philippines, and Indonesia of course. Now we're slightly reaching up to $7,000 I guess. The brakes have just turned on. Probably we're still driving, cruising around or something. It's a little bit perfect. Now slightly things aren't going to be so well. Now even for the Wayfort Island, or probably we just gonna be continue to straight on to the exit as well. Speed limit is always 70 miles per hour. We headed right there, but on to the end there must be construction site right on straight into some kind of one thing. So I recently gonna be trying to U-turn myself, which is gonna be lead on to the Key West. The road is closed. You can actually do for some kind of stunt drive when you use A for the JDM vehicles as possible. Now let's just gonna be headed over here. Now we're heading all the way to the first exit, as we just gonna be trying to slow the speeds down, and literally gonna be doing myself even fast. So return to 50 miles per hour, and I shouldn't refuse to. And there must be some kind of a little bit of one mistake. That must be the end of the roads on this side, and another one going right behind onto their back. Now first off, we might be able to speed all the way down to 50 miles per hour, because that's my limit, okay? So this isn't gonna be very okay for this thing. So as we're gonna be turning off the cruiser on for just about here. There must be another end of the road, and there must be some kind of Stillmore road, not the destination. A cursed journey about for some kind of a little bit for one ourselves. Head all the way to 70 miles per hour, and all the way back as well. Now head all over to 61 miles per hour. So the Highway 1 isn't gonna be literally real, but it's on California ourselves. Now I shouldn't be able to refuse this. After we across some kind of a large, probably one thing is gonna be 2,000. So you might earn money for driving, will receive a paycheck, even for the higher value as possible. That doesn't gonna be literally even one thing. Before that doesn't gonna be making for each of this one. So we're gonna be get out of that beach and return to some kind of land home, and we'll be taking on another exit. Now let's turn off the speed cruiser. This is the exit, that is where we have to be. It's absolutely for almost 2 p.m. around here. There is the parking lot, which is actually that you can roleplay for some kind of their friends of, I really know that it was. I should be able to U-turn for some kind of Indians who will learn. Now I should be drove back to 50 miles per hour, because I just literally guess I'll be returning for some kind of a little bit one ourselves. Another the end of the road is slightly onto the straight. Probably that doesn't gonna be even for making a little bit sense. Overall, the end of the road means it's gonna be under constructions. This game is gonna be heavily in heavy development as well. So probably I should be able to use for a cruise control on, for just like an electric car as well. Well, might subject to be end of the video for after this break, and I just gonna be slightly gonna be slow them down. Before we're gonna be end of this video, I might slightly able to drive on. Wait, what is this? The parking lot, I guess. I should be gonna be refused to get on to 35 miles an hour, so I just refused to ran over to the stop signs, I guess, because my important thing is we're gonna be doing for the on-time schedule around here. We drive around for the parking lot, and there must be the ocean bay that you can start driving boats. So whatever, I should be able to leave this on time before I just completely started to get away over. Not over here as anyways. Let's just return back into the dealership, back into 1,000 like ourselves. Return back into some kind of this one, I guess. Return to 70 miles per hour. Now it looks like that doesn't gonna be quite as possible as well. Now return back into 50 miles per hour that I just recently I really care about for this what is going on. The sun is going down so fast. It was just like Minecraft, and I should be able to merge left. So this is where I just literally gonna be getting away from myself. I'll be slowing down to 35 miles per hour. Before I wasn't gonna be able to speed, I guess. That must be a red light over here. Back to neutral. So, which is how possibly we're gonna be end of this video, or I'm not sure. We're over $10,000 in cash. Now, I really just wanted to say that must be some kind of pedestrians as well. Probably, it's being such as a little bit for a decade, for even cost around for the months, or some kind of a little bit 1 hour decels as well. So that is gonna be the end of today's video, as I just return back into some kind of one thing, as I just really guess I have to return back into the dealership. I think this is possibly we're too late, even though let's slightly back into some kind of a little bit one ourselves, and I'm pretty should be able to reach about 450 miles per hour. I'm really not gonna be very likely sure we drive this in the night, so it's probably too late, and we're gonna be giving ourselves to the end of this video. So I hope you enjoy of today's video about for the highway drive in the overseas around air that's straightly in the Key West, Miami. But unfortunately, that doesn't gonna be literally making any sense. Under development before that, I should be able to head down to 30 miles per hour and 15 miles per hour, of course. Now, we couldn't able to get for a show what is actually going on in about for 15 miles per hour. I guess that is the end of today's video, or probably we're gonna be turning off the engine as well. So if you enjoy for about for the overseas highway drive, that I just once again said that already, leave a like and subscribe and click the bell that I just already having reversing about for just as well. So let's just turn off the engine, and without some kind of for the parking space, like I guess. Thanks for watching and for all your support, and this game is going to be linked in description down below as well. I'll be seeing you in the morning next time, and this is going to be Turbo Concept signing off as possible, before I won't able to reach for any more like these dollars, before I might able to spend some money for buying cars.